Are you looking for a naturally sweetened jam recipe? If that's you, today we're making a rhubarb and orange jam. Why is it different? Because this jam only contains whole foods ingredients, and also we're using the whole orange. If you're new to cooking rhubarb, this is a very good place to start. If you're new to this channel, this is my kitchen, the Lalo lab, and I am Lalo. Nice to meet you. Like I said before, today we're making this luscious and very gorgeous jam using just rhubarb and orange. I eat it with almost everything. I use it for dressings, savory dressings. You can use it for salads. You can use it to add into your pancakes, in the mix, or actually on top. And also, very simple ways is toast and even on top of a croissant. My goodness, that was really good, and I did that, that's why I'm telling you this. Let me show you how to make it. Okay, so let's first start with this rhubarb. So the way that we're gonna do it is we're gonna cut it in pieces, and then from there just make some juliennes. Just make a base and then just cut it into 3 pieces. Here, it's also up to you of the texture that you want. I'm gonna cut it in small dice, so that's why first I'm doing juliennes, and then I'm just gonna turn it and then convert that into small dice. But if you want, this is going to disintegrate. If you want more texture, something you can do is do bigger chunks of rhubarb so you can get them in the actual jam. So we're gonna do this with all the rhubarb that we have, then we're just going to dice it. Okay, here I'm gonna show you how to get the zest. What we don't want is to use the white part. So I'm using a vegetable peeler, but there is already tools that they can take out the skin of the orange of any other citrus without any problem and without to really do this process. So if you have one, use it. But I'm gonna show you if in case you don't have one. So after you cut the skin with a very sharp knife, we're just going to flatten it out. Be careful with your fingers, always remember the nails facing the knife and also putting pressure so it doesn't really slide off. And then now just insert your knife carefully and just go right into it. As you can see, I'm just removing the white part. If there is a little bit of it, that's alright. But we just don't want like a huge piece of white because it's going to be very bitter and we don't want our jam to be bitter. Now just put the peels one on top of each other and then we're going to julienne it. Just cut it very thinly. This is going to add in the jam some texture and it's going to release all the oils from the orange super nicely. And we're going to do the same thing with the lemon. Just julienne it. We're going to place in a bowl, then a sieve, and then we're going to just squeeze our oranges. We want to take out as much juice as we can. Here in the States, for some reason, the oranges are not juicy. And I'm used to, in Mexico, they are really juicy. And I don't know why, I have tried many varieties. This is very simple. In the pot, we're going to add all the ingredients. The orange juice, the maple syrup, add the rhubarb, all the orange zest, lemon zest as well, lemon juice and sea salt. And we're gonna mix everything together until everything is submerged in the liquid. Don't worry if it doesn't look too full because the rhubarb is going to release more water and that is gonna help to cook it. And then we're gonna cook it for about 30 to 40 minutes on medium-low flame. Honestly guys, when I make jam, I just love being over the pot because you get all these aromas and it just, my brain starts imagining like the flavors, how am I going to eat it, and it's so good. So here you can see it already start boiling. So what we want is a slow simmering. We don't want it to be too high because otherwise it's going to evaporate all the liquid and it's not going to cook the jam slowly and steady. After 40 minutes, this is what it should look like. It is thick, but it still has some movement. Okay, so now at this point we're gonna add it to the jar while it's hot. Just use a mason jar or any other kind of jar. Every ounce of it. Don't waste any. I'm telling you, when you taste it, you are not gonna want to waste any of it. While it's hot, we're gonna cover it, and this is gonna help to vacuum seal the jar. Just leave it in the counter at room temperature until it cools off and then place it on the fridge. This is going to last you, after you open it, up to 30 days. So I made this jam before. This is from yesterday, and look at this consistency when it's cool. You see, it is thick, but it is very glossy and it actually doesn't fall off. You can stop cooking it 5 minutes before to make it a little bit runnier. This is a gluten-free sorghum bread that I did as well. If you want the recipe, I'm gonna leave the link below so you can check it out. So here I just wanna show you how luscious is this jam. And actually the combination of this sorghum bread, it is good for a snack or even as a dessert or even breakfast. I love it in breakfast, having like 3 or 4 pieces of this after the gym, beautiful. And I know I'm eating whole food, so I'm not really worried about, you know, the ingredients because they're all whole foods and very healthy ingredients. My goodness. Guys, you have to try this. No sugar added, simply delicious. So I just want to thank you so much for your attention. Thank you for your time. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, just subscribe, click that notification bell so you get notified every time that I release a new video. That is, in this case, every week. If you love this video, leave me some love in the comments. If you're new to this channel, let me know what other videos, what other topics are you interested in related with food, with cooking techniques, with veganism, so I can cover them for you. As always, it was a pleasure being here with you today. Enjoy your day, be happy, be positive, and remain strong. Thank you so much. See you next time. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'm eating this bread that is super delicious. You have to subscribe.